Good evening from Los Angeles, where it is a wonderful 80 plus degree afternoon. Well, that's actually moved into the night, but it's been quite warm here and quite dry. A lot of fires in the northwestern part of Los Angeles. And as a result, last week we had 2 days off of work because of the fires. This is my second video, and I suppose I owe a lot of people a thank you and a shout out for helping me to coordinate and try to understand this process, not the least of which is Matches 860 and all the support from Sergeant Savinelli. You know, it was his contest that got me to do my first VR. I hadn't planned on doing this. Actually, I planned on waiting until the summer to put all this together, but I thought, well, I've got one video up now. It's time to put up another one. I hope the lighting and the aspect is a little bit better and the audio is okay. This next week, I think I'm going to go and buy a video camera and maybe a microphone. I'm looking into that a little bit more, but I have a little more time on my hands beginning next week. This week, it's been really, really busy. Want to also give a shout out to sort of the person that I really first started following on YTPC, and that was the Bremen pipe smoker in Bremen, Germany. I really love his videos, his taking you outside and showing the countryside. As a historian, he always brings another element into his pipe presentations beyond, I think, just the tobacco and his wonderful collection of Meerschaum pipes, which inspired me to get this one. This is an Alteneck. It's a 9mm filter. I had a long time trying to find that. And also, it's a pretty good size Meerschaum. So I saved up my pennies and purchased one of these, and it smokes absolutely great. What am I smoking in it this evening? I'm glad you asked me. I'm smoking Frog Morton on the Town. I also owe Mutton Chop Piper a lot of props too. I just recently got back into pipe smoking after quite a number of years hiatus, and kind of going through his videos was really helpful in kind of introducing me or reintroducing me to smoking pipes. So I've got his connection in the bucket along with Bremen Pipe Smoker. Also, thank you to Quaker Piper, who subbed me with only one video, and Matches 860 and Sergeant Savinelli. I appreciate your confidence in me, guys, and I hope it won't let you down. I'm going to do a number of videos from this place, and also, hopefully, living in Los Angeles, there are a lot of great places I'd like to show you. And sometimes I can bring my pipe, and maybe sometimes I can't, because the smoking laws here are absolutely insane. But hey, I'm an adventurous guy. You know, maybe in a future video you can see me getting arrested for smoking my pipe in a place where I shouldn't be smoking my pipe. But that's for later, and I'm offering no promises. So I envision this channel as a place where you can drop in and listen to me talk. That's hopefully not going to be too much of a strain on you. I'm not really going for a lot of subscribers. I'm just going for people like myself who enjoy the presence of somebody else when they're smoking their pipe. And that's really what got me started watching YTPC videos, was this idea that I'm smoking a pipe with another person. I also would like to join the LA Pipe Club and meet up, although I've been a little reluctant to go. I don't know anybody there, but another YouTuber has invited me to join him. He also is thinking about joining as well. So maybe if we go together, it's not quite as stressful if two guys can show up and doing that. I'm looking forward to that as well. Hopefully next month, if they have a meeting next month. So let me relight this. Love Frog Morton. Okay, here we go. I thought I'd introduce a little substance to my video this evening, other than just my random musings, although from time to time I like some of the random musings that I hear on YTPC. I really do. Matches860 is an amazing guy. He seems to be just kind of musing off the cuff, but if you really listen carefully, his videos are very well structured, and I have a lot to learn from him, and of course a lot of you as well who are presenters. I'll be on your channels asking for advice, so I hope I don't make too much of a nuisance of myself. The pipe has returned to life. Also, the other thing I haven't mentioned, you might have seen it in the last video, my cat may be joining us. My cat's name is Lucy, and generally she would jump up here and come around, so it's never for sure when she's going to show up. So if you see her, don't be alarmed. I'm a professional. All right, so what's the content tonight, you may be asking? I'll show you. Recently, I've become enamored of Peterson pipes. I saw a video on their production, and I just fell in love with Peterson pipe. So I went and I purchased an Estate Peterson, and the Estate Peterson was a Irish Estate Peterson Deluxe 8S, 8 Sierra, from 2015. So I don't want to give the vendor or the person I got the pipe from the name out there because I had a little bit of a problem, but it was cool. It was very, very well resolved, very copacetic, no problems at all, but I still don't want to single anybody out. So anyway, this is not really a Yabo. It's sort of a post-Yabo, retro Yabo, if that's permitted. So here's my Peterson box, very excited. I opened it, so this is, I've done this before. I pulled this out, and lo and behold, this beautiful pipe. Oh my gosh. It's the slim model, so I can kind of drive with it, and it fits in my pocket, and it's so cool. And I just love it. I love the sterling band and the little P here they impressed on that. So what I really wanted to see was the inside, because that's what makes the Peter system so interesting, is it has a little reservoir and a little smoke hole that goes into the bowl. I'm not sure what you call it, smoke hole. Okay, it goes into, so it has a system that's designed to make the smoke very cool without a filter. So I thought I would try this out. So I opened it up, and guess what? No condenser. You heard me right, friends. No condenser. So, needless to say, I was crestfallen. After I cried internally for a couple of minutes, I wrote an email to this company. I said to them, the pipe doesn't have a condenser. And they basically told me that not all these pipes have condensers. And I said, well, it's a Peterson Deluxe System pipe. It needs a condenser, otherwise, what's the point? So they apparently don't have a condenser that they can send to me, and they suggested I return the pipe. I got in contact with the Peterson Pipe Company, and they do have some condensers they said they would send me in, I think, second week of January or so. So a little delayed gratification, but I have another Peterson on the way, a Peterson Spigot, which should be arriving pretty soon, and that will be my true first real-time recorded Yabo. So, very upset, but I'm just going to have to wait until the condenser comes. I need a little bit of delayed gratification here. It's going to sit over here on my table, and I'm going to take it out every day and dream when that sensor is going to come. And I really understand that this doesn't always work out, so I emailed the company, they have other Peterson Deluxe Pipes 8S's up for sale. And I asked them a question. I said, do these other pipes, does this other 2016 pipe have a condenser? And they said no. So if you're going to be buying a Peterson Deluxe System pipe anytime soon, and it's an estate pipe, make sure you ask them if there's a condenser that's on it. Otherwise, you're going to end up in my situation. It's the trials and tribulations of buying stuff online. By and large, I've had great experiences buying things online. But I got to admit, I was really looking forward to smoking that Peterson. Well, it's 11 minutes, so my time is coming swiftly to a close. I was thinking today about the interaction I had with this company, and it was positive, and how we treated each other so well. And a quotation from Goethe came to mind. I think I'll share it with you. It's an English translation, and my German is not so hot, needless to say, but hopefully it gets across the point. And I'll leave you with this. Treat people the way you would like them to be, and you help them become what they're capable of being. Good thoughts to end the video. Look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.